you I don't need to defend anything. Kenyans will remember I was vice president to Kibaki. That is when we did the Thika superhighway.
Sure.
And I remember even went to Kibaki with Ambassador Muthaura, and we tried to convince him to name the Thika superhighway 8 lanes with funding from African Development Bank. We asked Kibaki, can we name this road after you? And he said, well, Vice President, where does this road lead to? That was Kibaki. He didn't want aggrandizement. He didn't want to. So he wanted action, right? Remember, it was under Kibaki that we put money in Kenyans' pockets. Today, William Ruto is taking even the little thing we have, okay? So there's a lot we did as Vice President. Vice President of a country is a Vice President of the whole country. If I can tell you that Kenyans will remember the work we did for regional peace and security, the work I did in Somalia, which to date I think stands out, the work we did in South Sudan, until we realized under CPA, Comprehensive Peace Agreement, which was signed here in Nairobi under President Kibaki again, which then gave rise to the Republic of South Sudan. The work we did in Burundi, the work we did in the region to revive East African community. I can tell you for a fact, I was the first chair of a tripartite ministerial commission, which was asked by President Moi, President Mwinyi of Tanzania, and President Yoweri Museveni to look at how we could revive the East African community. I'm so proud of that achievement. Today, the only remaining thing is to convert this thing into a federal, a federation. Today we sing everywhere the national anthem, and then the anthem of East African community. This took people's work. And that is what you do as a leader. So I can tell you, I've seen people commenting on this, and I want to really thank some of my colleagues. My learned friend, Getobo Manyara, has written a very clear article on how leaders should serve. And not just to go and do everything in Sugoi, as is happening. I think everything is in Sugoi. Everything, even the hospital. A good example, the Kamega hospital should, I think it needs about 3 billion shillings to make it really level 5. But instead of doing that in Kakamega, William Ruto's administration said 50 billion shillings to hospital, another hospital, not even more referral in Eldoret. So you cannot take everything to yourself. This is why Kenyans begin to say, then we want to be leaders so we can also eat. Now, I want to tell William Ruto and people who are like my